and we will welcome them to make any statements they may want when we can get to them in the order that we normally do. The subcommittee is meeting this morning to review the cruise vessel safety in the wake of the Costa Concordia accident. On January 13th, the Costa Concordia struck a rock off the Italian coast. To date, the accident has claimed the lives of at least 25 individuals, and 7 individuals remain unaccounted for, including 2 American citizens. I'm sure I speak for all of us when I express our condolences to the families and to the victims. Our goal today is to help prevent a similar accident from occurring in U.S. waters or aboard a cruise vessel which calls on American ports. As such, we will review current safety regulations to ensure that they are adequate. I look forward to hearing how international safety standards performed in this incident, whether these standards were followed, and whether U.S. safety regulations are different or sufficient to prevent a similar accident here within our waters. We have several witnesses from the cruise industry today, and I want to applaud the cruise industry for their recent decision to voluntarily change cruise routine and conduct regarding the abandoned ship muster drill to make it prior to sailing. However, our understanding is that the efforts to abandon ship aboard the Costa Concordia were delayed, and there was possible confusion with the crew in the direction of passengers, and we'd like to hear a little bit more from the industry about what steps are being taken to improve the performance during an emergency situation. Finally, I'm interested in how far the Coast Guard and industry have come in implementing the Cruise Vessel Safety Security Act of 2010. The Act largely deals with criminal activity aboard cruise vessels, but nonetheless it is an issue that impacts passenger safety, which is the primary focus of this hearing. The cruise industry impacts millions of Americans annually. In 2010, more than 10 million U.S. residents embarked on a cruise. It's a huge number. This activity generated more than $37 billion for the U.S. economy and sustained nearly 330,000 American jobs. The cruise industry and the Coast Guard must continue to work together to ensure that taking a cruise remains one of the safest and most enjoyable ways to travel. I want to thank the witnesses for appearing today, and we want to note on behalf of the subcommittee that we understand very clearly that there's an ongoing investigation, and as such, we understand that the witnesses today may not be able to answer all of the questions we have about what happened, and clearly due to the nature of investigation and legalities that are involved with this. We will continue to monitor the investigation and look forward to a full accounting of what happened when the investigation is complete and that information becomes available. In the interim, we will look for ways to improve passenger safety based on what we know so far. With that, I'd like to yield to Mr. Larson.